We live in a world where we don't actually recognize the juniors. The juniors are there to be seen. They are there just to do whatever it is that they need to do. And Kasi Kwisha. Welcome to Marketplace Believers, an online platform that actually engages, equip, and encourage believers to be useful in business, in leadership, and in civil service. My name is John Kemani. One of the ways in which we can be able to live a holy life in an holy world, one of the ways in which we can be profitable in a highly pagan and competitive area is by honoring our juniors. And this is what actually Nebuchadnezzar did after actually Daniel interpreting the dream that had defeated his magicians and the wise men. We lead four things that Nebuchadnezzar did as which are going to teach us that it is very important as leaders to honor the people that work below us. These are not people to be seen. These are not people to be kept there, but these are very important people. Yes, they are your underdogs. They might be the people, that tiger that brings you tea. She might be the janitor who wipes the chairs or whatever it is. Those small insignificant jobs. But those people are very important, and we are saying, please treat them with a lot of respect. Now, how did Nebuchadnezzar deal with them? As wicked as he was, as pagan as he was, he did four things. Number one, he honored Daniel. He actually, verse 46 of chapter 2 reads in part, then the king Nebuchadnezzar fell face down on the ground in front of Daniel. In front of Daniel. The king was not in a habit of honoring insignificant people, especially foreigners. But in this case, now that Daniel was able to interpret a dream, he was able to tell the dream, and number two, he was able to tell the dream, the king actually fell face down on the ground and honored Daniel. It is very good when, as the leader, as the top leader, as the big person there, you come down to the level of the people and actually appreciate them and express your gratitude for the good things, for the small things that they have done for you. Now, number two, the king rewarded Daniel. Verse 48, we see that he gave Daniel not just one gift, but many gifts. And one version actually says he gave him many and great gifts. In other words, his work was recognized, his work was rewarded. You know, one of the killers of especially in the civil service, is where those people that work hard, those people that deserve to be given a merit, those people that deserves to be promoted, those people that needs to be taken to the next job group to earn a bigger salary, to be given a better, higher privileges, are actually denied. And the people that are actually given privileges are those people that are actually connected to the big man, those who speak the same language of the boss. Those are the ones that are rewarded. And we're simply saying that we need to reward using merit those that deserve, those that have worked to achieve those accomplishments needs to be rewarded. But it doesn't need to be done through tribal lines or through your own critique. You need to give people merit that actually deserve. Number three, not only did Nebuchadnezzar honor Daniel, but again, number two, he rewarded Daniel. But number three, he respected Nebuchadnezzar. Respected Daniel's faith. Verse 47, we read, he acknowledged Daniel's God as true and powerful, and which shows that the kind of life that Daniel had actually lived showed that his faith, his God, was actually genuine, and it was practical. You know, it is an example that we see of a civil servant working for a pagan king, how he was able to use his faith to be able to be useful and used actually his faith to prove to a pagan king that his faith is so relevant and can be used to solve even those complex problems in the civil service. And our prayer for, especially for those of us that work in the civil service, is that we shall use our faith such that our bosses who are not Christians, who don't believe in God, who might be atheists, who might be other religions, can see that there is a difference between their faith and our faith, and that we can use the Bible, we can use our faith, we can use our belief in Jesus Christ to be able to solve the problems within the office. We can be able to generate an idea using the Bible, using our faith, using our knowledge of God, so that we are able to solve those problems. If we can be able to do that, if our faith can be so relevant from the church and can be used to solve the challenges at our workplace, if we can use biblical teachings to solve political problems, if we can use biblical teachings to solve business problems, if we can be able to use biblical lessons to solve marriage problems, if we can be able to use the big corrections to help politicians to lead well, then of course the world at large, the pagan world, is going to use, is going to honor, is going to respect our faith. It is our prayer tonight that God is going to help, especially those of us that are Christian, in secular places, in the marketplace, out there, to use their faith such to benefit or to generate ideas, to generate solutions to the world. That is very important. And then another thing that is very important, the king promoted Daniel. And we read that in verse 48 again, we see that Daniel was given a very important position. And again, at his request, also Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were also promoted. Daniel, remember that it was because of his 3 friends that he gained this favor. It was because of his 3 friends in the prayer cell that they were able to get the answer. And by the way, we need to say that when you get up there, you need to remember that you stepped on the shoulders of some other people. So don't be selfish. And these are the 4 things in which we are saying that leaders need to use so that they can promote their juniors. These are the things that we need to do. We've said, number 1, very quickly, we've said we need to honor our juniors, number 1, by honoring the juniors. We need to honor them. Number 2, we need to reward them. Number 3, we need to we need to promote them, and we need to respect their faith. This is very important, and it is crucial that as leaders we remember that juniors are important people. These are our underdogs. Yes, they might not come from our tribe, but as long as they are working around the clock to make us successful, we need to reward them, we need to respect them, we need to promote them, we need to recognize them, we need to do all those things so that they might continue doing whatever it is doing. Let us say this and say it quickly. When we honor those people that are below us, and when we reward them, and when we respect their faith, and when we promote them, they shall continue serving us. They shall continue doing that which they need to do. They're going to do it longer. They're going to do it better. They're going to do it joy-free. And our companies and the institution that we serve are going to continue enjoying profitability because we are respecting those that are carrying us. Remember, if they choose not to do that which they are doing, you're going to crumble. Because it is because of the sacrifice, it's because of the ideas, it's because of the energy, it is because of the sacrifice that they put in whatever it is that they do, that you are successful. So kindly, don't forget to do the 4 things that we've said. Don't forget, number 1, to honor them. Don't forget to reward them, give them gifts. Number 3, don't forget to respect them, especially their faith. And we are saying, don't forget to promote them. Those are ideas that can help us to be useful in our workplace. And what are we saying? If you are a junior, if you are an underdog, can you use your faith? Can you use the biblical teaching that you've been taught by your pastor in Sunday school to generate ideas to be useful at your workplace, to make your boss to become important? And when you do that, if you are the boss we are saying, please don't forget to do the 4 things that we've said. This is Marketplace Believers, an online program that promote that engage and equip and encourage believers to be useful in business, leadership, and civil service. By the way, have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Please go and click the link that is provided there and subscribe and keep sharing this message. My name is John Kimani. Please don't touch that dial. Tomorrow we will have a very important lesson. My name is Kimani, and we always say, inawezekana. Have a blessed night.